Many of you know me already, but I'm the Dean of Engineering. Well, let me take this off so you can hear me a little bit better. I'm the Dean of Engineering here. It's my honor and privilege to be the Dean of Engineering, and I'm excited about you coming back in the fall. But my job is really to keep you safe and also to deliver a quality education. So in order to do that, we need to first of all look at safety. Because safety, if we're not safe, then those classes, those face-to-face classes will be shut down very quickly. So let me first talk about signage. You're going to come back and you're going to see us directing you to come in certain doors and leave in others. And the reason for that is we're trying to keep people not bumping shoulders with each other. You'll see arrows in the corridor showing you go up one way and down another way. Sometimes you go in one floor to move from east to west and then west to east in the other floor. They'll be different, just follow the arrows. The only exception being people that are ADA issues that they have can go in, leave any door, and we all need to give them their 6-foot space between them. Those are the CDC requirements. In addition, if there's a fire or an emergency, obviously you go out the closest door you can get to. But other than that, we're going to try to control things so that we can keep everybody safe. Now, there's 3 things you need to do to keep safe. 1, you need to wear your mask. 2, you need to be at least 6 feet apart from each other. And 3, you need to stay away from big crowds. So when you're in the classroom, you'll be assigned a specific seat. And you'll have to sit in that seat all the time. And that's for what we call contact tracing. If one of you were to get sick, we'll trace everybody around you to watch their health as well. And if more than 1 or 2 get sick, then we're going to have to shut down that class. Which brings up another point. When you're in school, we're going to monitor your safety. But when you're away from school, which you are 2/3 of your day, you need to monitor your safety. Because remember, this disease only survives in the human body. If it's outside, 72 hours later, it's inactive. It brings up another point. If I have a mask, and there's different kinds of masks. There's a cloth mask. You'll get something like this from the president. And to wear it properly, it has to go over the nose and mouth. Now what it does is it stops the droplets that come out of your nose and your mouth from infecting other people. It doesn't stop the droplets that were on this mask can migrate through and infect you. So the only way this is effective is if everybody has it on at all times. The other way is these surgical masks. These are made of paper. They go on like this, and again, they have to go over your nose and go over your chin as well. When you're in class, face to face, if you don't have your mask on and don't have it properly on, the faculty's been instructed to not proceed with the class. So you all have to have your mask. We will have extras if you forget, but please don't forget because we won't have an infinite amount of extras for you, and we don't want to have to cancel classes. Second of all, you should know that this virus, as I said before, can't survive after 72 hours. So if you take this paper mask and you put it in a paper bag and leave it outside on your porch, don't let it get wet because that opens up the pores. If it doesn't get wet, 72 hours later you can use it again, and even if it was exposed to COVID, it would be perfectly fine. The cloth mask, of course, you can wash in your washing machine. But what that really means is you should have 3 or 4 masks, because if you come here 3 days a week, you should wear 3 or 4 masks 3 days a week, a different one each time, and then leave them out or wash them if they're not paper. For 72 hours, you can use them again, so you don't have to repeat them. The only mask, by the way, that protects you and protects others is what they call a K95 mask or a KN95. And this is an example of one. And if it's fitted properly, there are no gaps like this. Then not only does it keep the droplets from going out, but this is built in such a way, it has 3 layers, use hydrostatic charges, that it captures droplets that can't migrate through. These, they can migrate through. Right? So if you can get a K95, that's even better. But these are okay as long as everybody wears them. If everybody wears them and properly takes care of them, there's no issues with them. You'll also see some of your faculty, when they're teaching, use a face shield without a mask. The reason they use a face shield without a mask is because the droplets out of their mouth will hit the front, because this hits my nose, right? And therefore the droplets can't come up and affect you. And the reason we want them to see your mouth is because many people have hearing problems and they read lips in the College of Engineering. Now, I'm really excited about you coming back because we love to produce the best engineers, and I don't know if you know, but this year we were rated as 16th in the country of the 1,000 programs for producing the best engineers. And we do that by hands-on. So most of your face-to-face classes are going to be hands-on lab-related classes. And we're still trying to figure out how to do that. But you learn engineering by doing it, so you're going to be doing that. But if you don't behave socially, that is, you don't maintain the 6 feet when you're away from school, you don't wear your mask, and you stay in crowds or go to a bar or something, then what's going to happen? You're going to shut down those face-to-face classes. If you do behave, and you hang out with friends that do behave as well, so they can't pass it on to you, then we'll kill this virus off and we'll have more face-to-face opportunities in classes as the term goes on. So it's really up to us. We're going to keep ourselves safe. We're definitely going to deliver a quality education. I can't wait for you to come. And if you do come, please come over and say hello. But when you do, wear your mask and stay 6 feet away. So thank you for everything. Look forward to seeing you guys and ladies come this August and September. And we're going to have a great year. It's going to be different, but it's going to be great. So thank you all.